Okay, there we are. I'm wearing a hat because this just came in. I don't know if you guys can see this motherfucker. Um, but I'm getting like a new merch storefront, so maybe I shouldn't be showing this. But I think this is on some of the YouTube videos. Hold on, I'm making sure I have my stuff. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're in. We're good. We're doing it. What's going on? How we doing? Hey, Dead by Donovan, what's up, dude? Yeah, so this is all right. Yeah, this isn't Gaiden, and this isn't the Game Boy Color prototype, but instead a mod for the classic Rebirth modded PC port of Resident Evil 1. It's probably some of the coolest shit. I mean, I was playing a bit of this for a video that I'm going to release, not for the next video, but the one after that. Sorry, my eye is bothering the shit out of me. And it's so fucking cool that I can't not play it. Greetings from Mexico. What's up, Joe? How you doing, man? Yeah, so this hat's pretty cool. I ordered a what you call it, a sample from Spring is the company that I use, and it looks pretty good. Let me take it off real quick. Maybe here. Yeah, see? Fuck. It's like distressed, so it has like all the fucked up parts on it. It's kind of dope though, right? Yo, that's kind of sick. That hits relatively hard if I do say so myself. Man's always 3 videos ahead. Yeah, 3 scripts ahead. None of them ever come out as videos. Yeah, so this is sick as hell. It really is cool, and I can't stop thinking about how dope it is. Let's switch over to the main guy, please. God, Stream Deck sucks. I need to get a new one. This is ridiculous. Every time I press a button, I need to press it like 35 times. Hold on, let's see. Please. I typed stress 'em into my fucking taskbar. Okay, so this, yes, can I now please? Okay, there we go. We're in. Welcome to the Tokyo Highway overlooking Odaiba. OSW review. What's up, man? How you doing? Is it St. Patrick's Day? Josine, is it St. Patrick's Day? Holy shit, Josine's Irish. She didn't even tell me. Disappointment to her entire nationality. All right, so we're good to go. We got a jar of water the size of my actual honest to God head. And we're going to start it up. You guys let me know, as usual, if the audio is not bussin', as the children say. Let's put you here. Yeah, this is all good. I think. Yeah, there we go. We're good. When you play this mod, you want to turn retro mode on and texture filtering off. And this is just a normal Resident Evil 1 Media Kite version with the classic Rebirth mod on top of it. And then they have a little mod selector Game Boy version. This is so sick. You guys are gonna, it's so fucking dope. Aren't the Japanese crazy for Guinness? It's more, they like whiskey here. A lot, but not, I don't see a lot of Guinness, honestly. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to turn this one down. Oh, that's loud. Okay, perhaps less. Maybe less. Maybe less than that. Okay, wait. We have to restart it though, because that is genuinely sick. So hold on. We're gonna do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I'm not supposed to cuss in these because I keep getting my stream VODs demonetized because I have a fucking terrible sailor's mouth. Mouth like a sailor? It's not a sailor's mouth. By the way, I'm going on 0 sleep. So if I sound like an idiot, that's also why. There we go. This is so sick. This is so fucking dope. How sick is that? Tell me, how cool is that? It's so dope. The shirt alone. Oh, yeah. If the fucking back of it was being... Take a shot of Guinness every time you swear. I've never drank alcohol in my life. I think one shot of Guinness may genuinely kill me. All right. So I'm going to say I appreciate everybody's input, but we're playing with Jill as usual. Always. I never play with Chris. I understand it's the easy mode. I get it. But I just like her route so much better. Was that guy doing an... I don't believe he was, no. How'd you get demonetized? My AI swears all the time and I never get hit. I don't know. I get limited ads and not family friendly all the time on my streams. But a lot of the time I'm saying like sex acts. Like when I die, I'm like, just suck my fucking asshole. And that they don't like that as much. Is this the prototype? No. If you're just joining us now, this is a mod that overlays a Game Boy Color-esque experience on top of the Resident Evil 1 PC port. It's insane. Jared prefers staring at female booty too. That's true. Literally any ass, honestly, as long as it's dope. Just admit you don't like Rebecca. I love Rebecca. It's Chris that I have the problem with. This is so fucking cool. I love it so much. Oh, wait, no, I was wearing green. Check it out. As soon as I started the stream, I had this on. Green is on. I'm putting it over the headphones. That looks cool. That's sick, dude. Hell yeah. Isn't this cool though? I'm super into this mod. It's like I played a lot of mods like the Resident Evil 2 remake, fixed camera mod, and you know the first person remakes of RE1 and 2 that a guy did in Unity. But like this is the coolest thing I played for the next video so far. It's just so fucking dope. Oh, look, it's in the fucking sound effects. That's so good. It's so fucking cool. Wait for it. Yes. Yes, dude. It's so sick. Hoser bike with $10. Thank you so much, man. Do I like BioShock and Dead Space? I did a series retrospective on Dead Space. Love it. BioShock, I enjoyed the first game. This is so sick. Any chance of review in the future? I'd settle for even a short video of your opinion. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Yeah, the Dead Space retrospective is up, and I think you'd enjoy it. I really got a kick out of that. And then I covered the remake of Dead Space as well. This is so cool. Him saying, wait, don't go. It sounds like... Will you have a hat that I can buy off of you in 2 weeks? Yeah, you can have this one. Fuck it. Yeah. This is too much. No, it's so sick, dude, isn't it? Fucking so dope. And then the block coloring, which is like, you know, in Game Boy Color games, when they would colorize original Game Boy games, they could only do it by sectors. It's so cool. Her and my Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, my Valentine for Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. The only people I've ever heard of that last name. Why is Valentine such a rare name? That's a good question. Is this the whole game on... No, so like it is the whole game, but this is a mod on the PC version. But yeah, the entire game, every cutscene, every piece of pre-rendered graphics, every sound, most of the sound effects are redone. The only, it's not a negative, but it's really accurate, is the fact that all of the cutscenes are, there's no voice work in the mod, obviously, because it's supposed to be the Game Boy Color. Look at how sick this is. Tell me this is not the coolest fucking thing. So they flat shaded all of the 3D models, And if we get to an area where you can see them up close, it's more like they're vectorized. Or not vectorized. It's like voxelized almost. It's like 3D pixels. It's very, very cool. Awesome. I'm watching those tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude. You'll get a kick out of them. I'll be honest. It's like I have issues with a lot of my earlier work because I'm still figuring out how to record my voice. But I really enjoyed playing through Dead Space, and I never played the second or the third game, I believe, until I did that retrospective because I didn't think they would be as good as the first. I was surprised by how cool they were. A lot of the backgrounds, if they existed in the Game Boy Color version, they've essentially sort of ported over the same look, which is why the table is in here, because in the Game Boy Color prototype, it was gone. So there's a lot of little spots like that where they kind of took it from the GBC. Where is this available at? Nexus Mods. If you type in Resident Evil Game Boy Color conversion in Google, you'll find it at Nexus Mods, or they might have it on some other mod database, maybe. Isn't this sick though? And then watch, look, if we go to check the gun, it's basically voxels. Isn't that dope? There's some yelling going on outside of my house, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, it is. It's like looking into a genuine and honest, like, what if they finished the Game Boy? I mean, obviously, like, but look at how good it looks. It's a 3D model, and you can tell. But if I were to take a screenshot of just this, there would be no way you would know that this is a 3D model. It's just, it looks so much like a 2D sprite. And they took the same like look that they had in the Game Boy Color prototype. But the only time where the look is sort of, the illusion is shattered is in rooms where there are lighting effects cast onto the character model, which actually show its peaks and valleys and its depth and stuff. It's crazy. Can we pour one out for the Pirate Bay guy who just crashed into a house? Did that happen? Holy shit. Is that for real? God damn. This honestly looks like it wouldn't even work on a game. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the entirety of Resident Evil 1 wouldn't fit on a Game Boy Color cartridge for sure. But it's so close to what that would be though. And the zombie models are taken from the prototype as well. They even have the sound of the casings hitting the ground. It's just so fucking sick. Do you have enough time to play all the way through? We'll see when I start to pass out because I haven't slept yet. So let's... Oh, you fucker. We'll definitely see though. I mean, I don't see why not. Okay. We don't have any rules anymore? You fucker. Okay, fine. We'll waste the ammo. I hate it. All right. We get 2 fucking mags from Kenneth anyways. I'm so mad about this. Hey, King Grogu, what's up, dude? Been a member for 36 months. Much appreciated. If we're playing this, does it mean RE6 Switch? I would have to actually hook up my Switch to do that. Man, I've been so fucking busy. I have a video of Resident Evil clones that I'm finishing today or whenever I wake up. We're going to use the first aid spray. I don't care. But none after this. I have that, and then I have a video that I'm 7 pages into already that is... Oh, wait, I guess if he's still alive, then it might do the Barry cutscene, right? Then I have a Resident Evil mods and fan game, which is where I found out about this from. It's so good. It's so fucking good. You suck at this game. Did you see what I just did, Benny? That was all me. So... some of you guys may have seen the Final Fantasy VII Christmas Domino's commercial. I believe it was Domino's, where Santa Claus is playing FF7. and it pissed me off so bad because the guy's got the controller and he's like, you know, like typical fucking video game commercial shit, just like, yeah. But he was doing all that during fucking the summon for Titan. And I was like, you can't input anything during that section, Santa. You're an idiot. Overall thoughts on Silent Hill F? Interesting looking. I don't personally find the abandoned Japanese village location to be as interesting as the like New England tourism failed town thing. Thank you.
It's very full. Be careful.
Oh, you're putting it in a Yeti cup?
Well, just so it stays warm.
Oh my god. This is so fucking full, Josine. Hold on. How am I gonna drink this? Okay, I have a gallon jug of coffee. We're gonna be good. Santa just wants to feel immersed. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was FF8 and you can hit the, I think it was the square button during summons to power them up. Making a new Switch. I saw that, and if they do, I think I might pay someone to solder in one of those hardware Switch mods so I can just play backups off an SD card, because that'd be sick. Is there a way to not trigger the dining room cutscene with the zombie, or do you have to trigger it? No, if you just kill the zombie, it won't show the cutscene of Barry. The thing is, if you don't grab the ammo off of Kenneth before the cutscene finishes, then it won't be there after the cutscene plays. So you want to grab it first before you trigger the cutscene. Feels far removed from the Lynchian horror of Silent Hill. It seems to be that, but again, we're not seeing a lot of it. So I figured you meant Lynchian and not lynching. But I think you're probably right, but we're not seeing a lot of it. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for sure. I'm going to turn it up just a bit because the music is cool. You guys let me know if it's like too loud though. Isn't this sick though? It's so fucking dope. I like the main character. She looks cool, and I do enjoy like the idea of a Japanese horror game set in an old abandoned village like that. Just maybe not so much for Silent Hill, if that makes any sense. See, like this 3D object here, you can tell is like a PS1 3D object. Lynch-chan. Oh shit, Benny's no capping in the chat. That's when you know he's serious. He's young enough for that to mean something. It looks incredible. I mean, no, it looks like a good video game. I just don't know if it looks like a good Silent Hill game. But again, it's just like we haven't seen a shit ton of it. So I'm not going to pass judgment or anything, but it's not giving me like hard Silent Hill vibes. It's giving me like Japanese horror game vibes. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I'm definitely not saying anything negative about it. I'm just, my first impression's like, I don't know, maybe Cradle of Filter shirt. Yes, almost constantly in a Cradle of Filter shirt. Oh shit! We found the screenshot. Oh no, we fucking found it for a brief second and then we lost it. Well, shoot. At least the developers seem to really care about it, and that's what's definitely going to show. Like, the problem is a lot of every single Western developer that touched the franchise after Team Silent was disbanded was very interested in living up to like this ideal that they had in their mind of what Silent Hill was. And you know, not to be like an asshole, but for the most part, it was just like a bunch of people who had misinterpreted the story of Silent Hill 1 and then just jerked off all over Silent Hill 2 in a contest with each other to see who could recreate Silent Hill 2 the hardest. how sick this is. It's so fucking dope. But if you look at it from this angle, you can kind of see the depth of the model. But because it's flat shaded, it's like in a screenshot, you would never know. Isn't that so fucking... Dude, it's so sick. Danny Felt is like a poetic demon. My thing is, how does he come up with it? His lyrics are so like dense and complex, and they literally are like gothic poems. How does he continue to come up with them? And then counter question, how does he remember them? Because that's fucking insane. This hall is dangerous. You gotta love Barry. But interestingly, this mod kind of shows you rooms where a lighting effect is being applied to the 3D models, because you could see she's being darkened here for some reason. There's a few areas where you can see her being lit as well, which is crazy. Not the lit that I'm sure Benny is thinking of with his young self. Oh, are you going to get the gem mod for the PS2? Benny, if you haven't already spent the money, honestly, man, component on a PS2 through the Tank 4K with its, fuck, I haven't slept. Its low pass filter, it's hard to tell the difference, honestly. And if I were you, I would get, at the very least, get the cheapest version of the retro gem for the PS2, so that it only outputs like native resolution. That way the Tank 4K can do all the processing. But if possible, just try it with the component first, because honestly, it's the Tank 4K has such great analog to digital conversion that I wouldn't necessarily say that you're missing out on a lot by not going digital. HD Retrovision component cable. All right, sick. Skibbity slides. Yeah, but the PS1 HDMI mod is fucking key. It's so nice. Is the iconic line in the game? Yes, but only in text. The inventory thumbnail of the herb looks like a... Yeah, it does look like a... Well, the 3D model, the picture of it in the left-hand screen does, but then the like sprite icon in the inventory is perfect. I'm chilling my sandwich. Oh, this coffee's so good. I'm not going to publicly admit to liking Starbucks coffee, but the white mocha lattes are pretty fucking choice. Something about blowing a zombie's arm off on the Game Boy Color is just too cool. GBARW, this is a mod for the PC version of Resident Evil 1 that overlays a very Game Boy Color-esque palette and assets over top of it. Oh, and since it's the PC version and the MediaKite PC version specifically, we can skip door animations and cutscenes. But we probably shouldn't. It's like, it's fucking with the ethos of the experience, I feel like. We'll keep you. You ever had the brown sugar shaken espresso from Starbucks? Not sure if they have it in Japan, but it's damn good. No, I don't think so. I basically just get whatever Josine says is probably good, because I don't go to Starbucks a lot and she does. I trust her judgment. Even though she doesn't even drink coffee, she drinks tea like a baby. adult strength coffee. Running through a filter. Yeah, it's. I feel like I'm probably going to be explaining this a lot, but yeah, it's a mod for the PC version that makes it look like the Game Boy Color version. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So like that icon is an adorable sprite, but if you look at the 3D model, it's like I said, it's like voxels basically, which is sick. She does dabble in coffee from time to time. There's this cafe in Shinjuku called Cafe du Riche or Riche, something like that. And they have that fuck, I forget what the latte is called, Josine. It's really good though. Honey instead of sugar, that's probably good. Josine's always on a kick to try to decrease her sugar intake. Sometimes she goes like a really long time without any caffeine or energy drinks or anything like that. I can't do that. It's impossible. Have I gone to Cat Island? No. Why haven't we gone to Cat Island, Josine? You're a fake cat fan. Cat Island? No, we did not take Benny to Cat Island. Both I and Benny would remember that. Oh, you fucker. I have no depth perception. This is 2D. The best part about Benny visiting Tokyo is him debating on whether or not he could get like a kebab machine afterwards to satiate his fucking addiction. He didn't go to Pussy Island? No, they won't let me on there anymore. I got kicked out of Pussy Island, sadly. Being too big of a pussy. Which is fair. They were correct in banning me. Oh yeah, that's right. Josine has a thing. She doesn't want to go there because she might see like a hurt or a sick cat. And to a degree, I get that, but you'd see so many more regular cats that aren't hurt or sick. And I feel like you're focusing on the wrong part of the story there. I thought I was just watching a video. I mean, technically you are, to be fair. And, oh, are you serious? Come on. I feel like I'm wasting way more ammo right now than I should be. Joe looks like Jack Black. I don't know if I see that quite, but I want to go to Jurassic Park. We all do. This is still so full. I'm not going to be able to drink all of this. Yeah, we need to, I don't know, reaction streamers always put their cameras in the bottom right. So if I'm going to be a reaction streamer, we're going to have to move things around a bit. And I'm just going to have to ask, what's going on? What is that? What are they doing? For every single thing that happens. I got some acid for you right here. I don't know what that means. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting stream because I genuinely have not slept. And I did back day today, so I'm fucked. This is going to be interesting. We're going to see some shit. My best soy face? It's physically impossible. Can't be done. I've tried before. My face won't let my genetics step in immediately and cut out the reaction. Have I ever seen Dragon? Like, have I dropped acid? Because I did that twice. Once was terrible and once was awesome. That might have been one of the last drugs I ever did. I claimed Edge probably 2 years after that, and in the interim, I might have smoked weed like 2 or 3 times maybe. I haven't really done a lot in my life. I claimed Edge as a, Christ, how old was I? 15? Yeah, somewhere like 15, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I was drug free. I think I've been drug free longer than I've been drug free longer than I did drugs and was alive. Oh my God. I'm a better straight edger than you, it sounds like. Have you never done drugs at all, Benny? That's kind of dope. I'll be honest with you, Benny, and I hope you don't take offense to this, but you've never done drugs before. Look about you. Oh, you're good at edging. I got you. I could see Benny getting high as fuck one day. And now we're going to go ahead and grab us that fucking thing. Weed ain't no drug. It just grows like that. This is true. That is true. Not having the voices does throw it off, but it's too fucking accurate. I wouldn't sacrifice the Game Boy Color accuracy for the voices. I love both, though. Jared isn't natty confirmed. Yeah. That is one thing, you know, because I've thought about it. The idea of like taking tests outside of like TRT or something, which I've also never done. But then it's like, fuck, man, it would be cool as shit to burn a bunch of fat and to get muscular as hell for a while. But Japan has a zero tolerance on illegal substances policy. Like, it is ridiculously strict. And B, even if that wasn't the case, like when I was in Florida, I had access to testosterone and I could have done it there, but it just doesn't jive with the whole straight edge thing. It just doesn't work for me. I really wish it did, though, because I'd be sick as fuck. I could be huge. I mean, with just creatine, I get fucking big. If only I had the balls to actually take something. That is true. Cookies is Grogu's drug of choice. Ooh, slid around, you fool. No 8-bit table. Yeah, it's copying that scene from the Game Boy Color prototype. I feel like there's no real point in killing that guy. We don't ever have to come back to this garden area, so. Jared drank so much soy latte that he needs testosterone replacement. I don't, I swear. Although I haven't had my testosterone checked, so for all I know, maybe I do. But I would imagine I probably don't. Maybe, I don't know. Savor music sounds terrible. How dare you? Next, you'll say these sound effects sound terrible. I say straight edge, but I do single-handedly support the Duncan Prophet. Are you really a Duncan guy? I didn't take you for a Duncan guy. Maybe you told me that. I don't know. No drug maxing in Japan. Yeah. Sadly. You straight edge maxing if you're here. That's not true. Well, Japanese people don't have to worry about that. But if you're here on a visa, it's like instantaneous. You're kicked out of the country and you can't come back for something like 10 years, I think it is, depending on the charge. So, like, if you're here on a visa, it's just not worth it. But there are foreigners here who do smoke a lot of weed. It's not, like, unheard of necessarily. And Japanese people specifically really love meth as a party drug, which is weird. It's like a designer drug here. You know, in America, meth is, like, dirty. It's, like, nasty, like, gross. It's meth, you know, meth heads. You know, everybody knows what meth mouth looks like, but in Japan, it's like what the rich and famous people do. I go to Dunkin' so I can support the less worse of the two companies. Yeah, fair enough. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, actually, for like a long time. It sucked. I remember a guy I worked with once almost killed a guy because he had diabetes and he didn't put like the fake sugar in his coffee. He put real sugar in it. And the guy had like some kind of like a fucking reaction to it or something. They had to call the ambulance. It was wild. That dude was a bouncer. I remember that guy. I don't think the other guy's dead, and I'm going to have to fucking put just as much ammo into him again. That's going to piss me off so bad if that's the case. Japan probably bought up all the German meth at the end of WWT. Was Germany like a meth place during World War II? You'd be surprised how little real world history knowledge I have. Jared worked as a donut full of cream. This is a very sexual stream for you, Sour Tomato. More so than usual. Which I'm okay with. I can deal with that. I got some cream for you. Oh, you know what the problem is? I didn't bring my shotgun. That's why. Oh well. No biggie. So the door opening sound effect is not Game Boy Color appropriate. Hitler loved putting meth and cocaine in soldiers. Really? I did not know. I trust Benny though. I know Benny's. Oh fuck, that makes you sound like Benny was in like a roleplay server at one point, and he has a lot of World War II knowledge now. It was given to their soldiers for the blitzes. This sounds like something I should have known. Is it worth? Yes. I gotta go back and drop some shit off. Ah, fucking asshole. That's what I get. He brought a shotty to a cookie fight. It's a common issue with me. Wait, Jared really... Oh, is that what I said? Oh, yeah, I did. I did say that. That's a very Jared reaction. We'll get rid of that, but we will keep the shotgun. And... we'll get rid of that. We're going to have to start using some shells because I have used up way too much ammo. Ugh. I'm so fucking late. Hello, guys. No, you're just on time. Okay, so... Oh, fuck. I can't read that. I'm in enemy territory right now. Speaking of cocaine and Nazi meth. Okay, so... Coca-Cola was put into rations. Jesus, I'm not going to read. Flieger Schokolade and the Panzer Schokolade. The normal caffeine of the chocolate was with some methamphetamine added to keep soldiers awake on night missions. Interesting way to handle that problem. I respect it, though. Showing off those nun nips, am I? Are they showing up in the video? YouTube can't cancel me for that. It's not my fault. I'm just wearing a fucking shirt, dog. Pervitin was a drug also given to frontline soldiers. Made them more perverted. I know about that one. Nazi Meth is 100% a good album name. Go over here, get that done. God, I love this music so much. It's so dope. You don't get much better than Game Boy Color renditions of Resident Evil music. Solve... Oh, Monesful? Maybe I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Salve. Uh-oh, the truck started to move. Did it? What does that mean? Is that a euphemism that I'm not familiar with? You can't speak German without swearing? I can't speak English without swearing, so... Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I forget how this sounds. Yeah, play it, please. I love it. Okay, huge anus. I assume that's the way that's supposed to be read. Hey, what's up, Jared? First stream I've attended, but I've always watched your videos. Keep it up, man. You make life better. Thank you so much, dude. Glad to have you here. Huge anus. I'm just going to take out the pronunciation, just say it the way it's supposed to be. It's a huge ass anus. Why is everybody saying shit sounds terrible in this game? I'm not liking it. Less meth inside, I imagine. I would say that's probably a safe bet. Okay, let's see here. Dark Stranger says, fun fact about 20th century and onward warfare. Soldiers also double as lab rats. That is true. Cocktails, the war machine suits, ties want you to dose up. Yeah, it is a fact. I mean, for sure that was going on during the Vietnam War. Reminds me of that one conversion mod, whatever someone's doing for Survivor. They have, yes. And that is so fucking cool. I still haven't played that outside of real hardware, and I need to because apparently it's way more finished on emulation. Was that sick Avalanche hat one of a kind, or will it go on sale soon? So here's the thing. It's technically, I think, on sale right now on my Teespring. Let's see. Hold on. Let's find out. I hope that it is, because I don't feel like fucking with it if it's not. But if it is, I can definitely put a link in the chat. The only problem is it took me so long to get this, and I'm thinking maybe it's because I live in Japan, but like, what if it's not? Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so there's two of them. There's one that's distressed and one that isn't. But this is the link for the hat. And once you're on there, you can find the other hat and shirts and whatever. Yeah, so that, in case anybody didn't see when the stream started, is this fucking dope-ass Avalanche Reviews hat looking like some kind of thrash metal revival band, which is sick. All of my merch right now is going in the direction of people don't necessarily need to know that you are watching a YouTuber. They might think that you're just listening to some gore slam, which is good. Code Sigma 1. More like Code Ligma 1. I'm fucking edgy like that. Turn your back on me, I hit you with a Ligma. Unironically, put in Sigma 1, it will save you. Really? I mean, I trust you more than I trust my memory of my own merch store for sure. What was the name of your death metal band? It was King Conquer. The album that I sang on was Welcome to Hell. Oh yeah, Benny's 100% into the Sigma grind set lifestyle. There's no doubt about that. 2025 English speakers are still too ashamed to admit they're YouTubers, and vice versa. What do we have? Oh yeah, the snake room. I have a design that I'm working. All right, so I have a series of things right now in the works. Hold on, let me see if I have a link to this shirt because it gives you the right idea here. Boom store. Here we go. So I have a shirt that is, I would say, looks like if you were to be a fan of All Shall Perish, this is the type of shirt that you would wear. And then I have one that I'm working on now that's more like if you're into like gore grind, then that's the shirt you would wear. Like just nothing but white fucking screen printed grind band shirt shit. Oh damn, Benny's getting on that weight loss deal. Hell yes, dude. You know what? Me and Josine quite literally this morning I was talking about I'm gonna go back to eating just twice a day. It's time for me to join Benny in the weight loss mindset. I'm not ashamed. I am 146% not an English speaker. You have no proof. All the allegations are baseless. I've seen him speak English before, too. That's the thing. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm talking to Evan Prince right now, by the way, in his comment. I liked Hate, Malice, Revenge from All Shall Perish. And even though the lead singer sounded exactly like the guy from Hate, Malice, Revenge, the new lead singer, I do not like the way the new lead singer sounds. It makes no sense. He did such a good job of emulating the same exact like vocal style of the original All Shall Perish singer. I can't do it. I don't know why. I'm a Hate, Malice, Revenge guy. Maybe, okay, just a little, no, that's showing. Just a, maybe, you know, maybe that's it. A little further that way. Because it's fucking a 2D Game Boy Color thing. It's hard to tell. If you do a Nemesis shirt, that is true. I need to balance things out. One Nemesis shirt, one Jill shirt. That makes sense. I'm a DJ. I want to hear this song. What song are we talking about? DMT Infinity. Going vegan or vegetarian? I even already stopped drinking milk for almost a year now. I don't know if I could do that. That's wild. Only drink almond milk, coconut milk. I've reduced my meat consumption. 74%. You got numbers for it. Nice. Awaken the Dreamers. Nah, I don't get into the hippie death metal era of All Shall Perish. When they started putting out like merch, it's like, yo, we're hippie death metal. I was like, I don't enjoy that. I don't want you to wear sandals when you play death metal. I'm a fucking asshole with music. The littlest thing, and it's like, that's it. I'm done. I cannot compute. All right, so we will. Yeah. Yes, we need. Where do we get the lighter from? I do not remember. We'll keep a shotgun around. We'll do. I mean, we could get lucky and not have to fight Jan if we can get to the crest and come back without taking too much damage. The last song you were talking about? All Shall Perish. It was an album called Hate, Malice, Revenge, but the song Hate, Malice, Revenge off of that album is killer. Yeah, I don't know. It was an aesthetic thing. I mean, I saw All Shall Perish with the new lead singer. I've never seen them with the old guy before. But goddamn, that was some good music. made tacos for breakfast. I'm making tacos for dinner. My man's got it figured out. Hell yeah, dude. The only hard part was I want pizza. Oh, yeah. Damn, I didn't even think about that. No, I couldn't do it then. Whew. No pizza's a tough ask. King Grogu with $2. Thank you, my man. Jared, do you think of playing Super Mario 3D World? Honestly, I don't really get into platformers very much at all. I'm kind of a... yes, I can post a link. Let me hold on 1 second. It's gonna pause this real quick. Eight Malice Revenge. I'll be damned. I spelled that right without looking. It's just the album. Where's the fucking song? Well, fuck it. Here's the playlist. Listen to all of it. Deconstruction's incredible too. As a matter of fact, listen to the whole fucking album. I'm putting mad links in the chat today, boys. It's link time. Tuna pizza. Okay, so listen. My mom used to make us macaroni and cheese mixed with tuna, and I loved it. I don't know about tuna pizza, dude. Yeah, everybody was talking about Astrobot. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I mean, to be fair, I've never played it, so they could be right, but like, I don't do platformers. And when I do, it's like Metroidvania. I'm not 100% I could get down with it. I mean, they were saying the same thing about, was it Balatro or Balatro, whatever it's called? And I don't believe that's true. I think people are genuinely lying. I don't believe them. They're like, yeah, no, it's really good. It's fucking like gin rummy, but a video game. I don't believe you. You're lying. I don't believe it. It's not fucking possible that the entire population of the planet Earth has agreed that a fucking card game was like the best game of last year. I don't believe you. Don't say it in chat. I do not fucking care. It's not true. You're lying. There's not a fucking single thing you could tell me different. Now, here's the real issue with Silent Hill F being set in Japan. How will it be able to capture the heavy circumcision themes inherent to the series? Interestingly, Benny in chat is about to play Silent Hill 4, so he's about to get a lot of that. Sean Sachs said, been having a lot of fun over the past 7 to 8 months getting a table and building up a vinyl collection. Me and Josine have been trying to do that. Just ordered 2 new ones. One Japanese, you might have heard of it, with Christmas. My dude, hell yeah. What's the Japanese one? Fuck Jared. Yeah, fuck Jared. There we go. Yeah, I don't believe you. Balatro. I don't fucking believe it. Genuinely, I'm usually like, I just don't like it. It's not like Dark Souls. It's not my thing. I don't have anything negative to say about it. I just don't personally get into it. Oh, there's like a kid outside with a recorder playing it. And I was like, is that the game? No, but with Balatro, yeah, you're lying. Literally. I believe that people who say that are being not just disingenuous, but like mean-spirited. I don't fucking believe it. And you never will convince me. Why? I completely forget where the fuck I get the gosh darned lighter from. And I literally just played this game yesterday to completion with this mod. So there's no fucking excuse for what's happening right now. A shmup will never win Game of the Year. No, it won't, but it should, because I love Danmaku shooters. You have a real, natural, manly endurance. Well, thank you. Undoubtedly fueled by ideal testosterone levels. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Okay, so... Oh... Duh. This way. Yeah. I know where it is. We're gonna have to put some shit away, though. I totally forgot. Here we go. Get rid of you. And we're going to get rid of you in a second. We don't need the shotgun anymore because we're no longer... yeah. Because we're about to get a few different things. Keep the mixed herbs. Evening, Jared. You ever listen to... oh, fuck. Hold on. There we go. Sicketh? I would have to see... I don't believe so. That name does not ring a bell. Let's check. Sixth? Oh, definitely not. This doesn't look familiar to me. I don't think so, no. What kind of music is it? Testosterone makes you go bald? I got a shit ton then, and that's the case. I'm fucking overloaded. I have heard that that is the case, though. I don't know if it's true. But I do know that I'm bald, so... You know, draw your own conclusions there. You know what? It's a habit to play this game really fast. And I feel like there's a certain aspect of the experience I'm missing out on by doing that. You know what I mean? It's like... You don't have to speed through this game. But now that I know it can be done, can I stop? These are the questions I wrestle with. Dat Choco 007. Thank you very much for joining up as a member. Welcome. Now you have access to the Discord where you can join everybody in making fun of me for the most part of every single thing I say in there. It's a fucking blast. Funny I said disingenuous when I said that because I genuinely believe... Oh, I'm talking about people who play Balatro. But I genuinely believe that a lot of meat eaters hate on plant-based meat alternatives just to be hateful towards it. I for sure do that, yeah. Like, it's like a cultural zeitgeist thing, I feel like, you know what I mean? But it has nothing to do with any, like, actual real-life reasoning or anything. It's just... That's part of the shit that people do. I don't really have any kind of issues with any plant-based alternatives. I just like don't eat them myself. I used to have there was a turkey burger that this probably does not bode well, but it Subway had a plant-based, not turkey burger, but like a plant-based like veggie patty thing. And I thought that was gross, but, you know, it's fucking Subway, so. We're not even going to bring the fucking acid rounds. That's how confident I am. We're just going to end up running from Yon. Want to see how much a physical copy of this game would cost to own? Yeah, it's a paycheck's worth. Honestly, I've been meaning to talk about this. Data Choco 007. Hell yeah, indeed. Correct. I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time, but if you're listening to this, I usually don't like tell people what to do, but I can certainly say right now that it is a fool's errand to collect physical video games at the moment. The prices have gone too far out of control, and I don't really think that there's any bringing them back in the next like 3 years, let's say. Here's what I was talking about, by the way. When there's lighting effects applied, you can actually see the depth of the character, and it looks like a 3D model compared to before when it was just flat shaded. Dachoco 007 with £5. Thank you so much. Wondering now what shmups Jared plays, and we'll get in the Discord. Glad to be supporting my favorite creator. Thank you so much. That's dope as hell. I love bullet hell shooters. I love all the cave games. I think probably one of my favorite bullet hell games would be Esperade. I used to think it was called Esperade because in Japanese it would be like Rade. But I heard it's supposed to be Esperade. Absolutely love it though. It's very, very good. If not though, Escaluda, the first one, I don't have a problem in the second one. I just haven't played it as much. And then after that, Mushihime-sama probably. Radiant Silvergun. I never got into a lot of the shooters that give you like something that you can. This is so hard to explain. Like, you know, in Mars Matrix, where you have that move where you can absorb bullets, and Radiant Silvergun has like the sword move that can get rid of certain bullets. I like a bullet hell game that gives me a pattern, and I don't have any options, so I have to dodge the full pattern. Versus like if you give me a bunch of like mechanical things that I can do, I sort of feel like I don't know whether or not I should be dodging an incoming bullet pattern or if I should be using the, you know, mechanic or whatever. So it fucks me up in a really dumb way. That, okay, here we go. This might be good. Okay. Oh, if we get out of this without a single hit, it'd be so dope. I don't expect it'll happen, but oh, I fucked it up. Damn it, I was so close. I was so fucking close. We almost had it, gents. Please. I didn't save. Please. I swear to God. Yo, I'm so pissed. I mean, I'm going to get healed to full anyways. Oh! I didn't save, you fucker. You fucking asshole. I hate everybody. Oh, you fucker. Why didn't I save that entire time? Are you guys down to restart that entire fucking... Shit on me. Fuck my stupid ass. Grazing bullets to level up. For every level up, you get iframes, and you gotta abuse those iframes. Hold on, I remember playing Sivarier and loving the grazing mechanic. I do like a bullet hell shooter like fuck, what is it? Castle. What is it? Fuck, I love that. Castle. Is it Shitogami? I completely forget. I'm sure. Hold on, I have to look this up now. Shikigami. No, it's not Shikigami. Hold on. Castle. Shirogami. It's a bullet hell shooter. Bullet hell. Shikigami. I was right. Okay. Castle Shikigami 3. Oh, interesting. If you look up Castle Shikigami 3, this might just be my algorithm, but one of my old videos from 2016 when I had a series called Bullet Hell Heaven shows up. This is the worst. This is going to be the worst video ever. You guys feel free to watch this if you want to cringe. This is going to be fucking awful. But yeah, Castle Shikigami has a similar kind of thing where if you get near bullets, it makes your shots more powerful. And I like that. I thought that was cool. Stylized gory backgrounds? I don't know. That sounds dope, though. I miss rail shooters, Panzer Dragoon. You know, I never really got into that type of genre very much. Turns out, no, that's a thing. Okay, so Bruce, I hate Toho. And that's like people who love Bullet Hell love Toho. And I don't get it because I played like a bunch of Toho games when I got really into like Dojin independent created bullet hell shooters because I was like a freak for that genre for a long time. I don't understand Toho at all. They seem really like simplistic to me, and I don't know, they're not doing it for me. What's this magnificent piece of high-res game? Yeah, it's the Game Boy Color conversion of RE1 on the PC. It looks so good. And I just died, so we got to start it over again. I gotta look it up. I remember some dudes racing a stink about it being too gory. That would never be me, for sure. It's funny, this cutscene starts as soon as we start saying that. Does Einhander count as a rail shooter, though? Einhander's more of like a horizontal shooter, right? Okay, so we're going to get the cutscene again. Because he's definitely not dead. Yeah, see? I knew it. Sin and Punishment is a definite example of rail shooters. And you know what? It is pretty fun. Although that's the kind of game, it's a typical treasure game where you have to play it a lot and you just have to get good at it versus like, you can't necessarily just pick it up and have a shit ton of fun with it. Like if I play Castle Shikigami or Mushihime-sama, like even if I'm not familiar with the layout of the stages, I can like dodge a bunch of bullets and like have fun with it versus if I'm playing Sin and Punishment, like I have to replay levels in order to feel like I'm doing well. Die Hard Trilogy, that's another. You know what? Die Hard Trilogy on PS1 was actually really dope. I can get into those. It's more for like the like early PS1 3D than the rail shooting. Type Moon's catalog is slowly making it over to PC. Interesting. Didn't they make that one fighting game with like the vampires? Fuck, what was that called again? Oh, I know they made it. There's like a butler guy. I cannot for the life of me. Fuck, what was it called? I'm not doing great right now. More with side-scrolling shooters. Interesting. R-Type and Darius. I remember Thunder Force having... So I'm more of like a vertical shooter guy. I don't know why, because it seems like it should be the same thing, right? But when it's horizontal, I don't have as much fun, and I don't understand why. It makes no sense to me. I mean, it's just a change in perspective. The gameplay is roughly the same. I don't know. It's weird. I apologize, but I can't hear you. The music is too good. For sure. Pale Moth. Hey, what's up, dude? How are you excited with the recent Silent Hill F news? We were talking about it. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I'm totally sold on Silent Hill in an abandoned Japanese village. I tend to not get into the whole Japanese horror ethos very much, so that's probably why. But I'm not trying to like shit on it. I will give it an honest to goodness chance, but I don't know. I'm not like 100% sold. You're the 100th like for this? Hell yeah. Speaking of which, if you guys are watching, can you give the stream a like so more people will see it? I never ask for like likes or anything, and I need to because it's something that you're supposed to do as like a streamer. And I don't do that. And I feel like there's no sense in me being ridiculously dumb for no reason. So if you're watching and I've got you chubbed up, leave a like on the video. Let me know. Better wrist inputs going upwards? I don't even know if it's that. It's more of like an aesthetic thing, to be honest with you. It's like I like the look of things traveling upwards versus horizontal. I don't know. There's a few horizontal shooters that I do actually enjoy, though. Earth Defense Force on SNES, which is not the Earth Defense Force you're thinking of. What else is good? Horizontal. God, I'm really racking my brain here. I'm trying my hardest. I can't think of anything off the top of my head other than that. This is what you do to make this scene way cooler. Jared, over under on being able to get an Onryu waifu. I've been having a lot of ghost streams recently. I'd say the chances are better than bad, for sure. I have the RE2 GBA tech demo. Man, I wish... God, they could have really done something with that. Capcom has a history of denying projects that show a lot of promise. Although, to be fair, the Game Boy Color actual conversion of Resident Evil 1 hit a lot of fucking road stops. There was a lot of programming issues, and it was delayed a shit ton of times. And eventually Capcom was just like, M4 told us they were just going to make a game for the ground up. And that was RE Guide, and they just went with that one. Just join. This is a mod, right? Yes, for the PC version, specifically the Classic Rebirth PC mod. Then on top of that, you have the Game Boy Color conversion. Bart says, I always like your videos or streams whenever I start watching because I know it's going to be good. Hell yeah. You must have missed out on when I was cussing like a sailor because I died to yawn. I can't believe that, by the way. There was nothing I could do. Even if I would have attacked him, he still would have kept fucking boxing me in like that. I am upset still. I forgot about that. I don't even think it's the barriers and shield. There's just something about the look of going left to right. That, for example, like Death Smiles is like a really fun horizontal shooter, but I would prefer it be vertical, and I can't tell you why. Look at how much more ammo we have now compared to last time. Things are really looking up for us, guys. So it's pretty much guaranteed, essentially. The English translators are already apologizing for SHF having those themes. What themes? I don't like it when, like, you shouldn't do that though. It's there, and it's part of the like core content of the actual property. And it's like, listen, guys, we're translators. We didn't fucking make this shit. I hate everybody. Everyone sucks. The craziest thing in the world to me is just like this nonstop, like I have to apologize for everything that happens in the world sort of mentality that people have, instead of being like, no, I get it. If you're offended, I mean, that makes sense. You know, whatever I made might potentially be offensive, but it is also sort of the creative vision that I had for this thing. So, you know, I truly don't want to offend you, but this is the content that I desired to make. And if you're not cool with that, that's okay. But you don't necessarily have to make things that you don't enjoy not exist anymore. Bart Galka joined up as a channel member. Thank you so much. We're on a roll. That's 2 today. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome. Now you have access to the Discord. Talk with a bunch of like-minded people. Eventually you will develop a... Like, there's a lot of running jokes about me on the Discord. It's mostly people getting together so they could talk shit about me. And honestly, I respect it. We're using more shotgun this time. We're going to be smart with our fucking handgun ammo. And I say now. Oh, you... Okay. Listen. That's a wasted shell, and I took damage. It doesn't get much worse than that. Oh, I'm upset about that. I am not happy about that one bit. Please. It's not my fault. It's the mod's fault. It's fucking everything up. I swear to God, this is going to sound like such bullshit. I beat this game yesterday and captured footage of it. It was like a perfect run. The second you guys are around, all this shit starts happening, I swear. Masiak Erdis, what's up, dude? From freaking cold Chicago. It's actually starting to warm up here in Tokyo. Just got off a plane after working and planning to, as always, be falling asleep with your calming voice. All right, I'll try not to scream as much for this one. Silent Hill's a brutal look and a psychological horror, so God forbid that it offends anybody. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, for example, if you were to talk about suicide in your video game and have it displayed, you wouldn't have to apologize to people who have suicidal thoughts, because that's not how that works. You know, I mean, like, there are people obviously who struggle with dead serious shit, and that's something that you should be cognizant of, but it doesn't mean it should limit the way that you express yourself, because there are just infinity to the third power of things that people can genuinely have issues with. You can't control that, but you can control, what you make. And I feel like there should be as few limitations on that as legally possible. Let's put it that way. Because there are, of course, like genuine and common sense things that we shouldn't fuck around with. Like, leave kids alone. You know what I mean? Like, just blanket rule. Don't have anything that has to do with fucking. But at the same time, what if you made a movie about like a child being murdered or something? I remember, oh fuck. What was who did that again? Fuck. Twin Perfect. Incredible YouTube channel. Great Silent Hill coverage. But Rossiter from Twin Perfect was like really, really upset that Silent Hill Downpour showed a kid being murdered. And I'm just like, oh, well, it's not good that children are murdered or anything, but like that's an interesting narrative choice to make. And I think it makes for like content that would be, I could see that being emotionally impactful, of course, right? But he was like, no, this is fucked. Like he was upset about it. And I'm just like, I get that you don't like that. And that makes a lot of sense. You probably shouldn't enjoy seeing a child be harmed in any way, but it's this fictional media, and you don't necessarily have to think that any part of it needs to happen in the real. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking out my ass at this point. I just feel like it's too common for people to take something. For example, I remember there was what's that guy's name? Chris D'Elia. He's a stand-up comedian, and he had some like funny jokes, but then he did a joke about how Japanese people pronounce certain things, and I was just like, that's not funny to me, because I was learning Japanese at the time, and I kind of had an understanding of Japanese like vowel structure and why it does lead to Japanese people oftentimes seeming to pronounce things with extra vowels because they have to put them in there that way. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with me not getting into that. That's fine. I didn't necessarily think that guy shouldn't tell jokes like that. It's just like when he does, I'm not going to laugh at that one. I don't find that to be funny, but I don't necessarily feel like that means that nobody should ever be able to laugh at it again. Face Off did it too. The movie, really? I don't remember much of Face Off, so you could be right about that. I'd say it's offensive to the artist/creator because something might hurt your feelings. More importantly, it's denying the art's potential to help someone deal with something. That's true. Because there is genuine and honest, like, emotional value in art and in media. I don't know. But to be fair, there is a sort of gray area to a lot of my opinions, and I think it's certainly possible for content to exist strictly for the purpose of being offensive. And I wouldn't necessarily say that stuff shouldn't exist, but I could see someone saying like, this is valueless. And I'm like, fair enough. That's fine. But then if you say something like, well, this shouldn't exist because it's valueless, it's like, then we have an issue. Because there's plenty of things that I see value in that I enjoy that I'm sure most wouldn't. And I wouldn't necessarily want that to affect how anybody else lives their life, and I wouldn't want the way that they feel to affect how I live mine. I agree. Free speech for all. Offensive jokes are fine, but read the room and don't be an asshole. Exactly, yeah. I think that's a fair way to put it. But here's another thing too, is don't be surprised when people are really offended by things that you said, like with the expressed opinion to be offensive. A lot of times you see like edgy people on the internet being like, oh, what? Like, are you offended by this? And it's like, well, yeah, when you make a joke that's clearly supposed to be offensive, you should probably be able to take the backlash of people going, I'm offended by that, right? Because the correct response to that is, yeah, I was trying to be offensive, right? Like I said, there's a middle ground. You can 100% make offensive jokes. Just understand that when people hear them, they're going to be like, oh, that's offensive. I don't like that very much. Because that makes sense. We do? No, we don't have the shotgun. Okay, that's fine. I rewatch Twin Perfect videos from 10 years ago almost religiously every month to go to sleep. Exactly, same here. Twin Perfect is great stuff to go to sleep to, except for the early videos with, wasn't it Fungo, right? What's his name? Fungo. Yeah. He gets really loud and it wakes me up every time, but yeah, I'm the same way. Who got Jared ranting? Yeah, it was somebody else's fault. It's never mine. Semi-related, I keep getting recommendations on YouTube for those old Varg clips before his channel got shut down. Africa, You Hungry? Like Varg from, fucking, what you call it? Why can't I think of that black metal band? It's like the black metal band. How am I spacing on that fucking name? I can't think of it to save my life. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. How about you don't read, watch, play, or interact with things that offend you, though? This doesn't include people just trying to rile other people up, of course. Yeah, I think that's, I mean, like, there's for sure. Like, I think that there's value in content that is offensive to be offensive to. I mean, I think George Carlin makes a really good argument for stuff like that. Because his shit is purposefully offensive, but there's also value in what he's trying to say there, and a sort of introspective opportunity you can have by having somebody say things that are very fucking tough to be said out loud, and sort of facing your reaction to them, and then like thinking critically about, okay, well, why is that so offensive? Like he has a bit about words that are allowed on TV but sound like dirtier than the shit they're supposed to be replacing. And it's like genuinely like, oh yeah, why the fuck does that? That sounds way worse, you know? And there's definitely some sort of fucking, there's something to be gained from thinking critically about things that we sort of all accept as offensive or acceptable or whatever. That being said, sometimes shit just wants to be offensive, and I think that's okay too. I listened to the Cumtown podcast back when it was still going, which is like the funniest thing that anyone's ever made before, but it's wildly offensive. And if somebody said, I don't want to listen to that, it's offensive, it's like, all right, fair enough. It is. It's really fucking offensive. And if you don't want to hear something that's offensive, for sure don't listen to that podcast. I think that's where the needle should lie, is right there in the middle. Recognize when people find something that you enjoy because it's offensive, and then be like, okay, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that, man. He got almost arrested for that. Yeah. I don't know if it was that bit specifically, but just for like saying fucked up shit in public, got that motherfucker locked up. Every time I stream, YouTube fucks up. I think it's a Chrome thing. I don't know. Hopefully we're still live. Helio Cesar says, hi, new here. What's up, dude? How you doing? I'm old here. Cumtown isn't even that offensive. Legion of Skanks is more. That is true. I don't know. There's one bit they had where Pepper Ann was having an affair with Tony Soprano from The Sopranos, which I think could probably slot into the idea of being incredibly offensive. Just bought Sabrina Carpenter tickets. Benny, you listen to some weird shit. So I want to, who is Sabrina Carpenter? I want to look at her, and I need to see her visage. Sabrina Carpenter. Let's see how she looks. I do not recognize this woman. She was born in 1999. She does not exist to me. I no longer care about what music she makes. If you were born in 1999, you have no value to me. Benny. Nicholas Muniz says, yo, I've watched most of your videos. First live stream. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome. Thank you for watching the videos, by the way. Paul says, I think France really sucks. Interesting opinion. Let's see how that plays out with the French quarter of the fucking audience. I don't know that I have a French component to my following. Let's find out. Will Wood, that was the guy. Yeah, Will Wood. Benny showed me Will Wood, and it's weird shit, but not weird. It's weird in a weird way. Not weird in like a Mr. Bungle or The Locust way, but weird in a like, I locked myself in a room and did a bunch of drugs way. Hey Jared, that's offensive to be a person born in 2001 for legal reasons. The previous statement was a joke. I did not read the second part of that, therefore I'm not prone to the legal agreement. Same, I probably marathoned a bunch of retrospectives. It's still wild to me that my content's been up so long that people could like marathon some of my older shit, because it's, dude, some of that stuff's so bad. I hate it all so much. And it's literally just because of how I recorded my voice and how I spoke into the microphone. I had this thing, man, if you listen to my old content, for some reason I felt like I had to talk like this, and I had to like talk really fast. So I'd speak in like a really high mid area, and it's not like naturally where my voice sits. So I don't know why the fuck I did that. And even I would let my wife listen to my content, and she would go, "Why are you speaking so fast?" I'm like, "You don't know what you're talking about. This is how you have to do it." And like when I started speaking into the microphone, it's just like that's how it came up. It just like came out of me that way. And I never really thought about like, oh, you should try to speak naturally. I just kept trying to speak like a YouTuber. I think that's the problem. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's how YouTubers sound, right? Heard about Garugoth, Japanese underground heavy metal band. I haven't. Are they a girl goth band? Because that's what it sounds like. I am very picky with Japanese music. Lately, I've been listening to this one girl, Nene. Her and Aoyama Thelma have a song called Otskare, and it's really good. Or I think it's just called Ots. Really good stuff, though. Otskare, 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 Otskare. Magic Oats, Magic Oats, Magic Oats. Anyway, she's ratchet as fuck. I love her. She's dope. Covered in just like the worst tattoos. Real trashy. Good stuff. I wonder if my time in the item box counts towards my time trying to rescue him. It's Richard, right? We're going to need a shoot gun. Oh, fuck. And we need the lighter, too. The same mistake again, Jared. Genius. I'm the best at playing video games. You can't fucking handle me. Hey, Grabahassi, what's up, dude? You're at your most natural discussing 80s metal and anal cunt. I know from it. Absolutely, I am. Anal cunt is still the fucking best band ever. God damn, they were so good. Phil Anselmo's in one of their songs. I think the name of the song was like, I saw a gay guy the other day. It's fucking sick. It was so dope. Best music ever. Anal cunt's the fucking bomb. Ugh. As a non-native speaker, I can relate. 80% of YouTube guys speak way too fast. It's not that I can't understand them. It's just annoying. Honestly, for me, it's the opposite. Japanese YouTubers speak so fast, and I just flat out can't understand Japanese at that speed. For me, it's all the extra info about the game and port comparisons, like how the Western SH didn't understand the series lore. That's some of the most fun stuff for me to write too. So I'm glad that people enjoy that stuff, because truly it's what I would put in the videos anyways. So it's good that people like it. Ah, fuck, Jared, you're supposed to get the lighter. Ding dong. Immortal replaced the entire band with AI slop, and I didn't even... Wait, really? What's that one really good Immortal song? Sons of Northern Darkness, I think it is. The Sons of Northern Darkness. I don't listen to a shit ton of Immortal, but I like that song a lot. Oh, fuck. I wasn't... damn. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. I try to learn Japanese by watching J-dramas and stuff. Honestly, that's a pretty good way to do it, because in the live action dramas, you're likely to get like natural speaking, versus in like an anime, it's very, what's the word? Exaggerated, and a lot of the verbiage they use you wouldn't hear in real life, but in live action dramas, it's a little more natural, a little more just spoken Japanese. That's what I used to do. I used to watch a lot of dramas. And we're gonna go get the lighter. To think RE4 was almost a Gaiden sequel. Really, was it? Damn, that's some lore I don't even know about. So I'm sure this tattoo idea has been done many times, but I have no tats, and it's the only thing I want now. Doom Guy status face. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen that before, to be fair. What direction do you think the Resident Evil series will go from here on out? Honestly, I've learned to not even try to predict. Like when Resident Evil 2 Remake sold so well, I mean, just people were fucking going crazy over it. And I'm thinking to myself, for sure, this is where Capcom's going to take the series. They're going to continue that sort of over-the-shoulder third-person style, but with a more kind of like hybridized survival horror bend to it, the way 2 Remake was. And then 3 Remake came out, and then obviously it's going to be, you know, if it's staying spiritually true to the original, it's going to be more action focused. So I expected that. But then Village came out, and I was like, it's so weird, because you were doing so well with the third person survival horror stuff, and then now I can't tell you what they would do, because business wise, if you had an idea hit as hard as 2 Remake did, the smart thing would be to follow that up with something similar. But Capcom's like, we hear you. You guys want survival horror. You bought a shit ton of RE2 Remake. First person shooter. But obviously this is what you want. And we're over here like, dude, what the fuck? I don't know. I've learned not to try to predict it anymore, because there's no point. I'm not going to understand anything that's happening, and I accept that. They're making another crap live action Resident Evil. I mean, I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't have the slightest bit of hope in me, or at the very least, a childlike sense of curiosity as to how it's going to work. That being said, that's probably going to be shit, yeah. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not going to have any fucking room, am I? That's not good. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're going to have to play this one by ear. I know there's a magazine in that, right? Let's see. Fuck. Oh, I'm going to have to say no to this. That kills my soul. There's going to be 15 rounds of ammo just sitting in this mansion, because I'm not going to come back here to get it. Oh, I'm going to have to fucking go back to the... Jared, you're in rare form today. I think the new IRU movie is even confirmed already. Still... Constantine? Is that like the I don't know who Constantine is. Play by ear? I think you're playing... God damn you, Benny. How dare you. You know I can't play with my hands. What if I was secretly mega disabled and it's actually incredible how bad I am at video games because I'm not worse? This looks incredible. It really is cool, Andrew Dow. It's fucking, it's so sick. I love it. But you know, on the plus side, now we can go get that magazine and we will be sitting pretty. All right, gonna have to get going. Couple of friends want to play and Graveyard Shift is dragging on. By the way, where can I find the Discord invite link? Dat Choco. I'm still not 100% how it works when you join up as a channel member on YouTube, but I think it should be emailed to the email that you have associated with your YouTube. But if that doesn't end up being the case, you can DM me on Twitter at AvalancheJared, Jared, and I can send you the link manually. I think it works based on the email that you have associated with your YouTube account, though. I'm fairly certain that's the case, so check that first. But if not, I'll give it to you, no problem. We got a magazine. Constantine Films, I got you, yeah. I don't know anything about their output where I could comment on it, but it is a Resident Evil movie, and creative types in Hollywood do have a tendency of thinking that video game scripts are inherently bad, and therefore they don't have to follow them. So it's fucking damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. There's nothing to be done here. I'm thinking I could lead him over this way, and it's going to help my chances a little better. Oh, it resets your position. Okay. You fucker. All right. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, you need to connect YouTube to your Discord account via the Discord app for it to work automatic. Thank you, Benny. Benny did set up the Discord, so he would know. Oh, fucking shit ass. Okay, here we go. We're good to go. We're set. We're set. Idiot ass fucking snake. So yeah, if that's the case, then definitely DM me at AvalancheJared on Twitter. I can get it to you, no problem. Jared, have you seen Detroit Metal City, the live action movie? Yes. I've never, I think there's an anime and a manga. Either way, I've never read the manga or watched the anime, but the live action movie was good. I hope the SH2 movie is decent at least. You know, we were looking at it, and I'm not super confident in this, like the production stills they put out, but who knows? Who was it in chat that said this song sounded terrible? This sounds so good. You're crazy. Legit thought Jan was wearing a party hat. How dare you suggest that he wouldn't? You saying Jan can't get down? Come on. I love this song. I'm gonna get rid of you. And we're gonna take you. And then you. And then you. I don't get it. The DMC Combat Guru works on a similar game with a different series. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That must be something that doesn't involve me. I do need to play DMC 5. I've been saying I'm going to do it, and I keep not getting around to it, and I love DMC 3 and 4. It's ridiculous that I don't play it. Okay, so I have to go to the armor room to grab that crest, and then the painting one. So I did it in the correct order, at least. I wake up to this song after a hangover. You've been saved by Barry every time. I went to the theater to see Revelations. Me too. Glad I don't remember much of it. So interestingly, that was one of the first movies I ever wanted to walk out on. I've never, because I can watch pretty much anything, but Revelations was offensively bad. And my wife hated it. She wanted to walk out, but she's like, Jared's a big Silent Hill guy. He's not going to want to leave, the Silent Hill movie. And I was thinking, me and my wife, we came here. She's not going to want to walk out of this movie. And we both kind of were thinking the same thing and not walking out. It was a funny situation. Silent Hill F has my undivided attention after the reveal trailer. I mean, it visually, it looks really cool. I just don't know how that's gonna fit into the whole Silent Hill thing. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot though. I'm not having the most positive thoughts about it initially, but certainly it could wow me for sure. I dipped out. I left within 10 minutes. Man, it's so bad. It's fucking wildly bad. And not even just from like, oh, I'm a Silent Hill fan, it pissed me off. Like from a genuine and honest filmmaker's perspective. I mean, obviously I don't make film, but like as someone who watches cinema and enjoys it and notices when things work and when things don't, it's like, man, there's a lot of just amateur ass shit going on in that movie. And if I can say that, that's a problem because I'm a fucking idiot. You guys saw me fight you on that first time. You know what I'm thinking? We're going to make it to the guardhouse and I'm going to call it because I am getting a little tired. Paradoxically, I don't want SH to be set in Japan. Yeah, when me and my wife watched the reveal, the first thing that came to my mind is what made Silent Hill so good was that it was an outsider's perspective of sort of classic Americana, right? It was a Japanese person's look at how a Western type of horror should be conducted. And that's what made it so fucking interesting. And I feel like you definitely lose a bit of that by having it set in Japan. But then again, that's an interesting setting, so it might, make up for it. It's tough. I could see that going any different way. I mean, it is a new Silent Hill game. We have to keep in mind, as cool as it looks, you have to remember it's a new Silent Hill game. That does not bode well for it right off the bat. There we go. Oh, newborn comes. Okay, wait, hold on. We're going to have to reset. I'm an idiot. I see infant and I'm like, yep, that's the earliest. Yeah, Silent Hill Americana was definitely a vibe for sure. It was just an outsider's take on something so familiar to us that it became unfamiliar. I didn't read if this was the new. Okay, yes. The alternative is Konami doesn't publish this game since new IP would sell horribly and would end up with no game. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. And then it's like I certainly wouldn't want, although Bloober Team did a commendable job for sure, I don't know that we could, tempt the fates by having another Western developed new Silent Hill game. Who knows if that would actually work? Oh, you fucking idiots, a lively boy. Someone clip that and make me look like a pedophile, please. Liebe, what's up, dude? 49 months you've been a member. That's so sick, man. Thank you. Might as well visit the real town Silent Hill F Town is based on. It's in Gifu. Oh, so there's actually... I could see that working. Hell yeah, dude. I didn't know it was an actual place. Okay, we go here, then the infant. I sound like a fucking Minecraft YouTuber planning his day. You go here, then you go to the infant. Then the lively boy. This is a Discord moderator's dream. And then there's the middle-aged man. Right here, right? No, that's, yeah, tired, lively boy. Yes? Fuck it. I can't keep track. I haven't slept. Leave me alone. All right, so the tired middle-aged man. It's definitely not. No, we don't want you. Then it's this guy over here who is the. No, we already did the young man, right? Oh, fuck it. We're YOLO in this bitch. You're that tired middle-aged man, bold-looking old man, probably. I have a feeling this is going to be the wrong order because I've forgotten a step. Let's see. Fucking knew it. When you think about it, I predicted it, which means I didn't really lose. I've set this rule for myself, and now I have to follow it. I'm getting to the guardhouse. A newborn baby. Click. And then we want the infant, which is right. Yes. A boosh. Now there's a lively boy some fucking where around here. A lively boy. Bam. And then a young man. Then the middle-aged. Okay, that's what it is. All right, young man. Middle-aged ass motherfucker. Like me, I think I'm technically middle-aged now, right? I'm going to be 40 this fucking year. If anybody wants to murder me, you have my permission. And now we do it. Wait, the crows don't attack? I mean, they do if you stick around long enough, but if you run away from them, if you don't run directly into one of their attacks, it's pretty hard to get hit by the crows in this game. Like, I could probably fire a shot right now and get them all pissed off and still make it out. Yeah, see, if you don't run directly into them, it's usually pretty alright. They're a little more aggressive in RE2. Oh, fuck. All right, we took a shot. We took a shot. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. You're a tired middle-aged man. For sure I am. There's no doubt about it. Males don't live to 40 in Russia. How old are you, Sar Tomato? I would guess 31. We're doing this all by... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That was dope. Okay, so they're a British prog metal band. Been a fan since my teens. Give their early albums a try if you want. Their vocalist is also VA, mostly known. Disco Elysium. Really interesting. I do like I'm picky with prog metal, but I could definitely get down with prog metal. 80s prog metal is crazy, though. Is that what you said? Or did I insert that? That's not even in there. Why did I think 80s for some reason? I guess if I hear British prog metal, I immediately just think 80s for some reason. I liked Voivod. Voivod was more like progressive death metal, though. What's that one band? They have prog metal elements in them. Symphony X. They have a few songs that are pretty proggy. Michael Romeo's a great guitarist. Chili Cheese J says, I'll turn 43 on Thursday. Good times getting older. Hey, I'm experiencing them real hard right now. I don't feel that age, though, so I guess that's good. I mean, I still skateboard and go to hardcore shows, and I don't like hurt myself or anything, so that's good. I'm definitely doing better than I think a lot of people probably would be getting into their 40s. I mean, I'm pretty muscular. I got some fat to lose for sure, but I guess I'm lucky in that sense. I got an athletic build. And I get to have all the tattoos I want now because I'm old enough. I can say fuck it. Can you use your incredible relationship with Mike Chi to get them to shake my tink 4K. I think I could get yours canceled for sure. I'll just say it's mine. Me and Mike Chi is the best of friends. Don't get closer than us. That guy's such a fucking pussy. Amazing fucking engineer, though. Had a shit product launch, but a fucking amazing product. And he continues to support it. I can't say anything about the guy's business in that sense. But also, he could suck out the inside of my fucking ass. Jared, have you watched any of Dartigan, Resident Evil Sin videos, or any Resident Evil streams? I think the only person that I watch Residents of Evil sometime. I don't watch a lot of streams, though, to be honest. But every once in a while, I'll catch one of the VODs from Wakba Soup. But most of the time when I watch anything, it's like scripted content, usually long form. I don't get into streams quite as much, which I know is ironic because I do stream. But it's like, I don't know. There's something about streaming I just don't get into. Like, for example, I can't listen to me, listen to this VOD back because I'm used to being able to, you know, script out my ideas and sort of like express myself at least adjacent to being eloquent, right? And I don't like sounding stupid, and I oftentimes resort to things I probably shouldn't when I talk when I'm live streaming, in the sense that, like, I say the word like a lot, and I use a lot of filler words that are just not necessary and, you know, don't further my argument at all and just makes me sound unintelligent. But when I'm able to script out something, I can just sit and think for a while the best way to express a specific idea. And I enjoy that a little more than listening to somebody's just off the top of their head, here's how I feel about a subject. You can discover a lot about somebody's personality that way, but I don't find it to be like captivating content for me personally. Hopefully I'm not like, I haven't just insulted all the people who watch me stream though. I mean, it's just like any other type of content. It's like just personal taste things. Not for me. But I like watching Residents of Evil streams because they're usually streaming essentially like, if they're not already streaming a game I'm aware of, it's probably going to be a game that I want to put in my Resident Evil clone series. So I can definitely watch that. And Bokba Soup is like really good at like speed running and stuff. So you get to see like a lot of skill on display. But other than that, I'd rather honestly see like a VOD, like a highlights of a speed run, or like a VOD, like a highlights of a stream or something, than I would actually watch it live. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the 2 people who's still in chat. I saw you just a second ago. Bart joined up as a channel member, and so did something Choco 007. Anyways, thanks to both of them. Thank you to anybody who super chatted or subscribed or liked the stream or commented or complimented my childish good looks. Much appreciated. It's good to be streaming again, and I'm going to continue doing it. We're going to start back off from here the next time I do. So everybody have a good one. Don't drive drunk. Make wise choices. And let's lose some fucking weight, boys. It's weight loss time. It's high time that it's weight loss time. But I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, fuck. It did it again. Every time I try to end the stream, my stream deck fucks me. Peace out, guys.